Some-ish.
Hey, everybody. This is Duchess of Carolina with Duchess Discussions. Had myself muted out. Forgot about that. Appreciate everybody being here. Dragon, thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Lil G. Lil G, what's up? Homegirl. Good to see you. I hope you've been doing good. I've missed you over at the vent ring.
Hi, homegirl.
Hey, Red's Paradise. Thanks for being here. Elizabeth Lander. My love, thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming over. Have some information that I wanted to put out. I know everybody's been talking about the Glitchy shoes and all the things.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Do you want the microphone?
No, I just want to say hi to the people that I know.
We can share. Let's put it in the middle here. Petra, can you let us... Look, she's like, no, because I need to be on this live stream. There we go. Ange Carter.
Yes, okay.
Hey, love. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We've been talking about Joel Brown and the Glitch Shoes. That's his YouTube channel. And if anybody doesn't know, back in October, Penny with True Crime Commentary, one of my very good friends, we discovered that he was apparently he's writing this TV drama called Treertoni. That is a very strange documentary, supposedly, but also sci-fi, but also starring Summer Wells and Monkey Vaughn. I mean, how do you star in something if you're missing? So that was very creepy. And then, of course, people began to dig. We found out he had a YouTube page. I started finding all these different blogs and videos and newsletters and Tumblr pages. And then we found out about these shoes with missing kids on them.
Yeah, you heard that right. Shoes with missing kids' faces. They're missing posters.
Yeah, and that was
on the shoes being sold for minimum $100. And the money is going where?
That's a good question.
Into the dude's pocket, with some amount he alleges is going to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. NCMEC.
Right. That's what I was told today. That's what she coined.
Okay.
That, because I'm spelling it out like, NCMEC. And she goes, oh, NCMEC. I'm like, oh, okay.
However, oh, and peep this. The Summer Wells shoe has her missing information, or is it the story, Dutch, or is it her actual missing information?
It's just the Summer Wells. It has her picture, it has her name, and it has that she's missing and to call 1-800-THE-LOST on her particular shoe.
Okay.
Now, there is a shoe out there that is a green and yellow super shoe looking thing, and it is actually more money, and it has an entire poster from NCMEC on there, like their entire screenshot of a.
So he's just taking
Right. He's using their content.
photos. He's
Right.
using their content.
So what I did was,
Which,
I just decided to, enough is
I mean,
enough.
I think it's okay to use the content, but not for profit.
Correct. They have stipulations. I reached out to them. I spoke to, hey, Dank Williams. Hey, Grammy.
Hey, Helen.
Thanks for being here. Just want to speak to everybody real quick. Hi, everybody. So I just wanted to tell everybody that what happened was a lot of people have been talking about this off and on. And listen, my channel is about missing kids. I'm an advocate for finding missing people and giving people an opportunity if they have a missing person or a missing child, if they want to come on my channel and they want to share their story and get the information out there. That is what my platform is here for.
Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. So, what these people are doing what Joel Brown is doing to me is, first of all, it's disgusting and it's disrespectful. I find it to be not moral and ethical in any way. So while everybody's making videos and talking about the shoes and talking about it,
right.
I'm more of
a doer.
I'm more of a doer. So while people are out there talking about this over and over and over, I'm making phone calls. I'm sending emails. I'm contacting law enforcement. I am trying to get.
She's researching the law.
I'm trying. Yes, I've been looking at the laws because the way that we get this exploitation of missing children and the profit of, of selling items with their faces on it, with, no real intention or partnership with NCMEC, is to hit him where it hurts. Right. You mess with a man's money, you're going to mess with his life. So there's no need for me to, dox his information. There's no need for me to come after and say mean things about him. All I have to do is research the law, and I spoke with the legal team at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children on Friday. They asked me to send all the information that I had with my information, and I did that. And I explained in just a very short couple of paragraphs exactly why I was concerned. And I explained that I had a YouTube channel and that I'm here to share those posters to help find the missing. But I'm not exactly sure what Joel Brown is doing, because, so that I just wanted them to please review these sites and to please contact me if they had any questions.
Can I just state the obvious here? Okay. He is taking photos from the national agency, okay?
Yes.
Who protects children from exploitation.
Yes.
What is exploitation, DUTCHY?
Let's Google it.
Okay.
What is child exploitation? When it brings up, it brings up sexual exploitation, but the child exploitation is the act of using a minor child for profit, labor, sexual gratification, or some other personal or financial advantage.
So guess what, guys? What Joel, whatever the frick his name is, Brown, is in fact doing, okay, I'm going to say, in my opinion, seems exploitive.
Right. And that's what I told the legal team when I called in, and they asked me to send the information, which I did. And today I got a phone call back, and they wanted me to go over the information that I had submitted. And I did record. Well, okay, I recorded some of the phone call because I had to record it on my restream. but also I have my dogs at home, and there was a lot of barking and things going on. So most of the phone call was recorded via my restream, but I was on my phone and my restream was on my laptop. So, but I did want to try to explain, because I thought that's what she really wanted me to do, was kind of go in some detail about why it was that I felt the need to reach out and report this to their particular agency. I did report the Zazzle site. I did send them an email and reached out to them in Redwood, California. I also sent this information to the FBI because I felt like that this is possibly has international ties, as well as the person that I spoke with at NCMEC did say.
Like, who knows how far reaching it is? It may be simply that this one guy is kind of creepy and is making some money in a creepy way, but it could be something bigger,
Right.
and we need
And the company,
needs to be reported.
right, the website Alive Shoes is based in Italy. So that takes it international. He is designing shoes from an international website where the shoes are made in Italy. So he is designing shoes with missing kids from the United States, and it's being manufactured in another country. That, I mean, this is where Homeland Security and things like that would come into, which is why law enforcement needs to know about it. And that's exactly what she told me in the beginning of the call. But part of that call may not be on there because we were kind of back and forth. I was trying to get a good recording. So I'm not a person that does drama on my channel. I don't want to go after this person, in his personal life. So the best way that we can bring somebody down for doing the disgusting things, and that's, harming these families by using these pictures and taking advantage of this situation, is to make sure that we as a collective, it takes a village,
take action.
report
Steps.
this, reporting his YouTube, saying, hey, there's links, you can find all of these things on the Glitch Shoes YouTube channel. This is his YouTube page, and I'm going to share that right now before we get into this phone call. This is his YouTube page right here, the Glitch Shoes. He has 264 subscribers. Here I've got, this is, actually, let me get over here. I'm going to share my screen. This is the Glitch Shoes right here. And Libby, won't you read that for me?
It's just so weird. Okay. A voice for unidentified missing kids who appear hiding in plain sight. First of all, say what now?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
It does not.
There's so many red flags,
Summer
guys.
Wells is not unidentified.
And neither
Michael
is Monkey Vaughn.
Monkey Vaughn is not unidentified. So that's just weird. And for him to say, who appear hiding in plain sight. No, sir, they're not hiding. They're missing. Anyway, invisible dancer with OCD, ADHD, refit rev. What's that? Dance fitness, creating fanfic,
protest
art, and design Alive Shoes for missing kids with what I have, and that doesn't include my feet. Say what now?
So
Here's his...
so many things, guys. I mean,
oh my gosh, now I gotta do that. Shit.
Yeah, his email, by the way, you don't have to do it. I'll just go ahead and tell you, it's glitchyshoes@outlook.com.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
okay, glitchyshoes@outlook.com if you would like to address this gentleman.
Yes, I did give that to all of the places when I emailed the FBI. FBI has not contacted me.
Links.
Yes, and we're gonna just briefly just go through this real quick before but I did reach out to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and they did contact me back. And they did take all the information. They know about all of this. They were very concerned. They did thank me for reporting it, and they did say that they would be taking this to their legal team to investigate this further, and that law enforcement would probably be involved, because that they did see that this, according to the legal terms, you are not allowed to use the missing posters to make a profit. You cannot put the missing posters on any types of products. And there was a thing that I actually read to her on his Tumblr where he tried to present that he was in a partnership or trying to get a partnership. And so I read that to her, and she said, no. she said, we are not in a partnership with this person, and we would never support someone doing this. She said, does he say that all of this is going for a profit to us? And I said, no, he just says that he will be donating something. And she said, that is not sufficient at all.
No.
And I said, well, I just said, well, this is just very creepy. And I honestly was not expecting them to call me. So it kind of took me off guard for a minute, and she had to put me on a hold. And that's when I was like, oh gosh, I'm not even recording this, because I didn't know they were going to call. And so I had to begin to record. Now, I did hear that we don't care about that. Hang on.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's look. I know. Okay, so here is the glitch shop. This is the Zazzle that I reported. Here he is. Be in the moment with missing kids. Why can't I find my? I can't find my YouTube.
Okay, who is this? Is that Jacob Wetterling? I don't know. That kid looks familiar. Yeah, there he is. Joel Brown. Okay. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Flash fiction. What is that? Sci-fi greeting cards. What is that?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm creeped. Hi, Mama Lulu. Sci-fi character driven. Okay, let's do this. Driven short stories. I love writing and what it does to people, because stories give hope. Hope gives possibilities, and possibilities empower us to freedom. My passion for writing means the world to live and die for. And at all costs, I'll do what I love most that brings satisfaction and fulfillment. And by God's grace, I will do what God has called me to do until he takes me home. And I will do it at all costs. Okay. I make a connection with people through my writing because words connect to the heart. The art of giving is to be in service as a writer. Through my craft, I have the ability to inspire change in people. It's a tool to change people's outlook and give them something to better themselves with, as I also get to connect with people, walk in their shoe, and flip the script to change the scene for a day in hope. It might change the outcome that might be bad, to turn it around, and for the good with a personalized sci-fi short story. Because picture them home. In attempt to help the NCMEC photo partner program brings together businesses, organizations, employees, and the community to help bring missing children home. Picture Them Home campaign since 1984, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, has played an integral role in helping to locate and recover missing children. Missing children's posters are one of the tools
Hey, Penny.
uses.
Thanks for being here.
The recovery process. These posters bring widespread coverage to missing children's cases and provide NCMEC an indispensable leads. The Picture Them Home campaign invites businesses and organizations like yours.
Yeah. She was very disturbed.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Like yours to become a part of this effort as photo partners. So on every greeting card, there will be a fan fiction short story with a character, okay, that is inspired by a missing kid inside.
See, I think that when
Say
they
what?
read this whole statement,
Say what?
this is going I have so many red flags right now.
That
I feel like
includes there with the wrong missing kid photo on the back and protest art of the missing kid displayed on the front
Okay,
to show.
Stop. Protest art. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so he is saying that this missing poster that he's got on the card is protest art.
Mhm.
Stop. Okay, first of all, sir, I got time today.
Mhm.
I got time today. And that is why I had time last week. And I have taken the time to report you to the FBI. And NCMEC is going to report him to law enforcement. That's what she told me. So
hold on though. Let me read the rest of that.
okay.
So on every greeting card, there will be a fan fiction short story with a character that is inspired by a missing kid inside. Now I ask you, if you had a missing child, first of all, I want to know, how would you feel if your missing child was the inspiration of a short story as a character?
They are not meant to be characters. They're
No,
actual people.
They're actual missing children.
Yes.
Okay. And this dude is making money off of their names and his made up fan fiction short stories based on their children, based on missing children.
I just want to say hey to a few people in my chat that I've missed.
Yeah,
when you're done.
Missing kid displayed on the front to show how the pen is mightier than the sword. One writer, one card, one kid can change the world. Like, dude, I don't know. His intentions,
they're not going to like it.
I don't know.
Dutchy,
I got questions.
P says, hey, Dutchy, thank you so much for being here. Penny was the first to, we all talked about this, and I did see your comment. And yes, Misty, I know the ELP has been going and doing videos about this. We actually did a video before ELP looking into this, so we were already aware about everything that he was looking into. So I do appreciate you saying that.
This is super weird.
Julie La Rosa, thank you for being here. Yes, I know all about the videos. I know all about the website that you were saying, the Kids Sports Entertainment, that all of that has been reported. All of that has been reported. Yes. Hey, sweet Melissa. Hey, Jenny with Gavel Geeks. Thanks for being here. Hey, Tiffany. Her name was Amber. Thanks for being here. Hey, Jaded. Okay. Bella.
Are we gonna?
Thanks for being here. I just wanted to say hey to a few people before we get started. But yes, we have reached out, and the NCMEC, which is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, will be reporting this to law enforcement, as well as their legal team is taking a look into all of these different websites that I have submitted. It is horrible. So I just wanted to play a little bit of the phone call that I took today. I didn't record the very beginning because I didn't even realize it was going to be them, and I had to set up my restream in order to get some of that caught on there so that you guys could take a listen to it, so that you could hear the things that I was telling the person that called me back. She was writing all the information down, but again, it was already submitted via email, and it has been submitted over to the FBI. And I have contacted Zazzle which is right here, which has these other shoes, which you're going to see come up on the screen with the multiple faces of missing kids that say, "My feet don't stink because they dance for the missing kids of Tulsa." So,
And that's all the missing kids of Tulsa, apparently.
so I'm going to play part of this phone message, and so we'll get started on that now as soon as I attend to my Doberman. If you'll give me just a second.
Y'all, I can't fathom how I would feel if my child's photo was on this pair of shoes without my permission, and it said this dumb shit over here. It's weird. I just I don't get it.
I hope I'll be able to get this one part out. So we're going to stop sharing my screen.
Why?
Because I have to play this video.
Oh. You can't play it and show that?
Well, yes, I have to know when to stop it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, because I don't want to dox myself. Because, of course, they had to get all of my information to know where to contact me, because they told me they would be back in touch. Yes, there is a law, Pindar, about using their image. There is a law about using their image, and that is why you can share the posters, like we do on our YouTube channel, but you cannot.
That's what they're there for.
Right, but you cannot use a missing child's face and poster from the National Missing Center in order to put it on a product and make a profit from that. And that is what exploitation is.
That's right.
So, hey, Sunshine, thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you guys being here.
Sunshine.
So, I'm trying to look on three different devices right now. So,
hi, Jaded. Bella. Julie La Rosa.
Pindar, thanks for being here. Just want to say hey to everybody. If I've missed you, it's just because we're going over this stuff. So,
hi, Kara.
It's not that it's a federal law, but it's the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's law. It's against that law, Pindar. So that's why law enforcement may be involved, because they will know if he is infringing upon any laws, whether it's state, federal, or international, since those shoes are coming from Italy. But the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children feel like that this is needed to be reported, and that this is in violation of what their legal platform allows for people to do and not do. So they are going to handle it, and they said they may be in contact with law enforcement after their attorneys and such, go over that. So
how long was your phone call?
It was about 20 minutes.
So for about 20 minutes, Dutchy described in pretty good detail, and you'd also sent her all the links too, right?
I'd already emailed everything that I had sent to the FBI. I told her, in the email that I've sent this, but I wanted, I reached out to them first, but I did let them know that I would be forwarding it to the FBI, because I wanted to make sure that, because I felt like that there was some laws being breached, that this is for them to handle, and I just needed him to have all of these things for them to look into it. And these are the reasons why, and I listed my reasons why, and I got a phone call. So, so we're going to play that now.
I'm very pleased with them for getting back to you so quickly. Hi, CR. Good to see you.
Okay, so let me get over here. And you guys let me know if you can hear this. When I start playing it, I'm going to pause it, and then you just guys let me know if you can hear it, because it kind of starts out where it's on a pause for a minute. So, because I'm on hold.
I'm on hold with the National Center for Children Legal Services. The Glitchy Shoes.
Copy.
So you're on hold here?
Yeah,
How long are you on hold?
not long.
Okay. Do 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 do. That's the,
$234 for that pair of shoes with Kelly's Renner on
can we get some on hold music, please, Petra?
Petra, she wants a blanket.
Thank you, Petra.
Can you guys hear that? Are you guys able to hear this at all? She'll be on the phone in a minute.
I am here.
Okay.
I'm going to take all the information you have, and then we're going to forward it to probably it's going to end up being the art legal department to have them take a look at that. Excellent. So his name was Joel, Joel. Yes, ma'am. Brown. And then Brown. Mm-hmm. W. Yes. Okay. And you said, what information do you have about him? Okay. The first thing that I have is Joel Brown showed up on the scene shortly after Summer Wells went disappeared in June of 2021. He has a TV miniseries that he has advertised. We discovered this in September or October of last year. We thought it was very strange, and it is called Treertoni. Treertoni. If you Google that, it will come up as a sci-fi TV miniseries that he has written, and he says that the stars of this TV series is Summer Wells, Michael Monkey Vaughn, and several other kids that are still missing. And if you read the story, it's very awkward. Okay, it's very strange.
I'm gonna pause it.
So once we found,
Y'all, that's the creepy tap dancing one
Yes.
where he does the little tap dancing, and then it's got a story about several missing children that is fabricated
Exactly. Creepy.
and inappropriate.
Thank you.
that, I started doing some research. I found out this guy has a YouTube channel, and it's called the Glitchy Shoes on YouTube, and it's also the Glitch GLITCH, the Glitch Shoes, and SHOE shoe. Yeah, yes, shoes. Okay. Yes.
How do you spell
And
shoe?
on this YouTube page, he has a random variety of videos on this YouTube channel, but he also has some very strange videos about the missing children. He also mentions in a blog that he has on his About page, he has 5 links. This is crucial to what your department needs to know. On those 5 links are listed on the correct, the Glitch Shoes. And these links are to, one is a blog where he talks about the missing kids, and there is actually a part in this, I think it's called the Gazette or something of that nature. Let me get over here. It's called the Glitch Gazette. He actually says that he's trying to form a partnership with you guys at the NCMEC, and which is why he's doing what he's doing. He has a lot of religious.
She said, her response. She's already like, this is not sounding. She's already like disturbed by.
Why can't I do that? Okay.
Videos about the missing children.
He also mentions in a blog that he has on his About page, he has 5 links. This is crucial to what your department needs to know. On those 5
links are listed on
the correct, the Glitchy Shoes. And these links are to, one is a blog where he talks about the missing kids, and there is actually a part in this, I think it's called the Gazette or something of that nature. Let me get over here. It's called the Glitch Gazette.
I don't know.
He actually says that he's trying to form a partnership with you guys at the NCMEC, and which is why he's doing what he's doing. He has a lot of religious stuff on his page. He talks about how he's all into this. He was supposed to be a filmmaker, and he has all these different things about the new. That on this newsletter part, if you go click on his, it has Joel Brown. You can click on the name Joel Brown on the newsletter, and he talks about how he is a schizophrenic. He's a paranoid schizophrenic, and he goes on to talk about just different stuff. It's just a very unusual situation. So another link is called the Glitch Shop, which is on Zazzle, and that's out of Redwood, California. I've also reached him. And it does have Joel Brown saying that he has that's a link. It's a link, and it links to Zazzle, and it does have Joel Brown on there, and it says he is flash fiction sci-fi greeting cards, and then underneath that it says, "Be in the moment with missing kids."
Hold up. Sorry, what? Be in the moment.
Listen,
with missing kids. Do you hear this?
do you hear my anxiety in my voice when I'm talking to this woman? Because the whole time I'm thinking, because, I've already reported all of this. So I'm thinking she's wanting me to tell her like the reasons why I'm reporting it. And I'm like, these are all the triggers. like, be in the moment with missing kids.
I hate
if
how
we were in the moment, we'd be missing.
I hate how
Right?
like she doesn't really respond.
Yeah, because she's probably like,
I think her mouth is hanging open.
I think her mouth is probably like, is this real? She probably got immediately off the phone and was like, I have to Google this guy.
Oh, really, Valkyrie? Valkyrie's reported it 1,000,000 times, she said. Who did you report to? How was she reacting? She was just like...
Well, I mean, she was, at first, she told me right off the get-go that they had looked at it. I don't know if you heard the very beginning, but she told me that they would be turning it over to their house attorneys and that they would be reporting it to possibly law enforcement to get involved because this could be international. And she just wanted me to tell her some of the different things that I had seen. And I didn't even get to really tell her a lot of it. I just told her, it's all in the email. And of course I gave her my information and she told me, can my legal team reach out to you? Or, if law enforcement or if anybody needs to reach out to you, can they do that? And I said, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I'm reporting it. Because if you want to really affect the situation, it's better instead of, just continuing to let it go. I mean, regardless if it helps find any of the missing kids, like it has to stop, because just talking about it and then not reporting it is not going to do anything. It doesn't matter how often. It takes a village. Just me reporting it, doesn't mean anything. Like I'm not looking for anybody to give me any thumbs up or whatever because I did something. It really takes all of us. I encourage everyone that's talking about this and that knows about this, to report it because the more emails that the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children get about this guy, the more phone calls you guys make about this guy and tell them about his YouTube page and these links, the more they are going to start paying attention and see that there are other people that, and I told them, I said, listen, there is a ton of people in my true crime community that we share missing people cases, we share missing kids cases, and I said, and this is an atrocity. This is not okay.
No.
And I did tell her about Michael Monkey Vaughn, and you'll hear that in the phone call too. And I did speak up. And Brandy, I hope that it's okay that I spoke up for you if you're watching this video, to say that, listen, I know that she's not okay with it. I've already seen in another chat where, she is just so heartbroken that this stuff is going around, and this should not be happening, y'all.
Barbie, that's right. That's what I've been saying too. Whoever would buy this stuff is questionable, in my opinion, too. Valkyrie, I did not see your videos this morning. I'm gonna have to go watch.
Yes, I agree, Julie. She is in shock. I know. And Elizabeth Lander says it's a shame it's down because you can follow links even to creepier places. And you mean, and is that one of the sites has been taken down? I think it's the shoes. I think the Alive shoes for Joel Brown. I saw you can't get to Summerwell shoes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
So I mean, we are here to be a voice for the children, a voice for the voiceless, and we cannot let these people.
Should we?
Yeah, we can't let these people, do this.
Which I think is creepy.
Which I think is
creepy. It says he's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then he goes on.
Wait, hold on. I'm writing this down. Hold on.
Okay. She's writing it down.
With missing kids.
Okay.
Yes.
With
With
missing kids.
missing kids.
And it says he's
now here's
from Tulsa.
He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey,
In this about section, this is the part where it says the calls. Picture them home in an attempt to help the NCMEC's Photo Partner Program bring together businesses, organization, and so basically he goes into this whole thing and makes people believe that he is partnering with you guys to bring these products. That is how this whole about section on the Zazzle page presents itself. And I was like, I share, this is what I do, is share missing kids cases. Like, this is so many people in our community that work to share these kids cases are really concerned about this, because I was like, I don't think the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children are partners with this Joel Brown guy. Because I don't think.
Did y'all hear that? She said, no. So that tells me right there, she already knows that this is a no. And that tells me right there, she doesn't have to say a lot. Listen, she's just listening to me ramble on about my irritation with this guy, but she's getting it all down. Mm-hmm. And they already have all the email stuff. So I know that once they get into looking into this, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And it's because of this community. It's not because I did anything. It's because of this community coming together and standing up for what is right. Because it does take a village.
Amen, Dutchy.
So, it's not about me. It's about the kids. It's about you guys. It's about the subs. It's about people recognizing, hey, this is not okay. And, we can't just go, oh, look, there's these shoes, and then not address that somebody is doing this. And so that was why I was just like, I've got to send this out to everybody that I can, so that they know, like, that this guy's doing some weird-ish. That
very weird.
Questionable. All right. So here we go.
You guys would be allowing him to sell shoes with missing kids' faces on.
Exactly.
And on this site, on the Zazzle site, you can see the shoes. You can see the shoes, and he sells greeting cards.
From the Glitch Shop.
On the on the Glitch Shop, it has missing posters from your site. Basically, he's like he says that if you do this, it's basically it's protest art of missing kids displayed, and that he will donate after he sells these products. We're talking about shoes that are over $100 up to $250.
I know she don't think that's okay.
You say he'll donate to NCMEC?
I guess.
To NCMEC.
Yeah. But see, how do we know that? Because to me, if you're going to do that, the money would be donated directly to the profits.
And y'all would know
It's something is very odd about it. It really has got a lot of people worried in the community because they're like, if my kid was missing, now Michael Monkey Vaughn's mother, Brandy Neal, I spoke with her, and she says that she has asked Joel Brown to take her son's picture off of this stuff because it's disgusting, and that Michael's face is on greeting cards, and that it is on some shoes, and that Joel Brown has not removed it.
What is that child's name?
Michael Monkey Vaughn. Yes, Michael Monkey Vaughn. Monkey, 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 yeah, that's his nickname. Vaughn. Vaughn.
And so
the mom knows all about it, and she is very upset. And she's asked Mr. Brown to remove this, and he has not. And there is so many other kids. I'm thinking, these parents.
See, I'd heard that they, them talking about that Monkey Vaughn's mom had asked him to take it down, and so I reached out to find out about it, because if I saw my kid on a shoe, I would flip out.
Mm-hmm.
I would flip out, especially if my kid was still missing and some guy was making a profit off of my kid who is still missing. Y'all, when I first saw these shoes, I'm going to be honest with you, I cried. I cried because I'm just thinking about all these kids' parents, just happen to be on the internet and they see their kid. What if your kid was on this shoe with 50 other missing kids from Tulsa? I don't care how he paints the picture of what he thinks he's trying to do. He is not going about it the right way, and he needs to come correct because this is not the way. This is not the way, and the best way to keep him in check is we all have to have a moral compass. Some people just don't. Some people think they can just go out here and do, I don't know. I don't
Some fuck shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not, I will not let it go down like that. Not on my watch.
Mm-mm.
And I know plenty of other great creators out here that are not going to let it happen either. So I appreciate all of y'all.
Yes.
Would be so distraught to know if they were to just go and happen upon this website and see their child's face on the tongue of a missing shoe. Now, if we continue on, he has a Twitter page. He has a cosplay schizo filming.
What is his Twitter page?
His Twitter is Glitchy Dancer. GLITCHDANCER. Twitter.com/Glitchy Dancer. Glitchy Dancer, yes.
Is it with a Y at the end?
Yes, ma'am.
THY?
Yes.
Okay.
And on his Twitter page, you can pull it up, and he has your missing poster up there, and that's why the shoes are called the Glitch, because the Glitch shoes have the missing kids' faces on it, and it says on his Twitter page, a voice for unidentified missing kids who's just an invisible dancer with OCD and ADHD.
I can't get through this
This
sentence.
whole statement is so strange to me. A voice for unidentified
read it
missing
again.
kids who's just an invisible dancer with hashtag OCD and hashtag ADHD, creating fanfic, flashfic protest art for missing kids. And it is,
Yes, Helen, they definitely did.
Yes. Did you hear that? Stacy said that doesn't make any sense.
Thank you.
Yes, that's correct, Stacy. It doesn't make any sense. And we've been saying that for way too long.
And September Blue, yes, that is the fear, because at the very least, it's just it's disrespectful, and it's exploitive to where he's making money. But beyond that, it could be something much larger and more complicated, such as some sort of ring. I don't know, but it needs to be looked at.
Thank you,
It
Lupus
can't
Mom.
just be yeah, that's weird, but moving along, no, it needs to be investigated.
Lupus
So,
Mom says, creators, keep going. All your subs are backing y'all. I appreciate that, Lupus Mom. We just want to, get the word out. And thank you, Chrissy M. I'm glad that she took it serious too. That's why I wanted to go into detail, because I wanted her to understand, like, this is not just something that one little thing that happened that I'm just like over obsessing about, that is, they're going to look at it and be like, this isn't anything. It wasn't like that at all. And I think she got the picture, that was the case. So thank you, Lil G.
Dutchy, do you know, because this is from September, she said, what if Tim got the parents to sign something that they didn't know they were signing? Maybe they gave him authorization to sell Summer's face.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt that they would ever sign anything like that. And if I find out that Tim Mullen did that, there will be so many people after him, it will be ridiculous. If he put himself in that compromised position, I pray for that man. I seriously pray for that man.
That said, I find him very sus. Just saying. Uh-oh. What I just
Hey, Rabanzo.
Dutch, what I just do?
What am I going to do with you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, he has a shoe. He has a shoe on the Zazzle site from all these kids from Tulsa, and they're the actual missing posters that you guys put out. Okay? And on the back of the shoe, it says, "My feet don't stink because they dance for the missing kids of Tulsa."
Okay, I have to stop right there, because every time I tell somebody that this shoe says that on the back of the high top, I cringe. I mean,
it's just what?
Because if you have looked, any of y'all in chat, Julie LaRosa, Elizabeth Lander, listen, I know some of you ladies in here have looked into this guy, and y'all know that supposedly he doesn't have arms or legs. Like, he is supposedly was in an accident. And if you go to his and we'll revisit that, I'll show you a cartoon picture he has of himself.
I saw that.
Yeah, with his prosthetic arms and legs hanging up.
I showed it.
Oh,
I showed it on here.
Yes, let's see.
It's
Bella
bizarre.
Says, I would sue in 1 second.
Bizarre.
You're welcome, Julie LaRosa. Thank you for being here. And I just appreciate all you guys being here. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that I'd been documenting and making these calls. Like, even though I don't make a video about it, guys, I'm still doing the work. I don't necessarily need to make a video I just like to let people know what I'm doing, and I hope that more people will speak out about it. I think Elizabeth told me that. Elizabeth, who did you say? It was Angel Talks Too Fast. I don't know if I subbed to that channel. I don't really know her.
September Blue said, did you notice Joel Flickstein's Facebook is friends with all underage boys?
Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to have to email him again. I'm going to have to email. Gonna have to email him again. Thank you, September Blue. Thank you, September Blue.
Wow.
Um,
Creep.
go to the WellSpect blog.
You're welcome, Helen.
Yes, Angel Talks Too Fast. Okay. Yeah, because
All right,
Elizabeth told me that Angel Talks Too Fast also covered this, and I really appreciate her doing that and the work that she's put in reporting it. And so thank you, Angel Talks
All right,
Too
we're gonna
Fast.
play this.
I don't understand this, but I wanted you guys to know
Me.
because I just feel like this. There's a shoe with Summer Wells on it. That's a case that we're covering. And if they want, he wants, and the site for that is called aliveshoes.com. Now, that site is not on his YouTube page, but I had a couple of my friends to be doing some research for me, and they came upon this website, and I found out it is by Joel Brown. And so we looked into it. Yes, www.aliveshoes.com, and it's / the with a hyphen in the middle, glitch with a hyphen 6. That's the Summer Wells shoe, the glitch 6.
The number 6 or
The number 6. The number 6. And he has several missing kids shoes, but that is the Summer Wells shoe. And apparently these shoes are made in Italy. It's a site that you can, the Alive Shoes, you can go on and make your own shoes. And apparently Joel Brown has a whole collection of shoes on aliveshoes.com where he has put missing kids' faces on them. Some of them don't have the entire missing kids posters from NCMEC, but there is one that there is an entire poster of, and I was just trying to find out which shoe that was.
So Bella says his profile on Twitter says missing kids are the new superheroes, and his account is private. Yeah, because his other Twitter, the one that I directed her to, is apparently not the one that is linked on his YouTube. See, because now I feel like he's trying to do the most, and he's got several layers. He's got several layers to himself. You know, someone back in my chat had mentioned, which I did know about, because when I was researching him, I found out he had written several books. I think anyone said he had written 12 books. I knew that he had written several books. I mean, he's obviously, he seems to be very intellectual. I mean, he makes all of these videos and these, he wants to be a filmmaker. He's a writer, but he's got himself into a situation that I think he's just done a little too much. I mean, and I did see that there is a Joel Brown that is a dancer, but it's funny how that Joel Brown isn't connected to the other Joel Brown. And I have to wonder, is the Joel Brown that's doing the missing kids stuff taking Joel Brown's the dancer Joel Brown guy that was in the accidents identity? That's what I wanted the FBI to investigate, to see if they were the same person or if there is a Joel Brown that's pretending to be the real Joel Brown, and the real Joel Brown is, you know, there's just so many questions. Now, I have done a background check on him, and I'm not going to dox any of his information, but I did send what I had, you know, to, and she did ask me on here, you know, and I told her that I did a background check, but that I felt like that was law enforcement's place to be able to connect all of that information. That's not for me to do. That is for law enforcement, because they will be able to make the connection and know if those two people are the same people, or if, you know, that, because I just feel like something is very, very strange about all of it. Yeah, because the video last night was not the same guy. Yeah, see, I've seen some videos about the Joel guy that's dancing in the wheelchair.
I need to tell you what September Blue is saying.
Oh, September! Tell me what September Blue is saying.
So on the Facebook page, it had thousands of underage boys, and the comments were, "Beautiful boy, I'm in love, etc., etc. The boys' locations were all overseas. I'm very disturbed by that. All right, Dutchy's looking it up. Oh, that totally is him.
But notice he doesn't go by Brown. See, this is what, and there's his cosplay. Look, hell, he's learning Japanese. He needs to stick to learning Japanese and stay away from the missing kids.
Can I hold that for a sec? Oh, let me change my view. Sorry. There. Oh gosh. Okay, so here he is.
Yeah, and there's that picture. Does he still have his arms and legs hanging up in this picture? I mean, let's look at it. Oh my God, is this not disturbing?
They're hanging up behind him. I don't know.
I'm so that's on his Zazzle page. That guy right there.
So that's it. Okay.
Is that like the Michael Jackson version?
Girl, let me get out of here. Okay. Joel Flixton. Schizophrenic. He's schizophrenic, guys. Because that's a thing. Hi, Lily Rochelle. Love you, girl.
I can't see my chat, guys, but hey, everybody that's in my room right now, because she got my phone.
What's this IMBD link?
That is what do you think it is?
That's the creepy tap dancing.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is the other thing that I found that he did. Yeah.
My dream catcher.
See, this is all of his other stuff that he's done. See, he does a lot of comics and stuff like that. And this is where I found out, what his real middle name was, so that I could be sure that when I did my background check that I knew who I was looking for,
so let's go back,
etc.
Okay.
So this is him. This is the same guy.
Well, is this his Amazon wish list?
No, when you go to the Amazon page, this is where you see the it's
his books.
Yes.
Okay. One child, one film guru, one book and pen can change the world. Okay. See the series, 3 books.
Yeah, I know. He needs to stick to writing books about fictional characters. Which we can go over here and...
Oh, no. Joel finds the courage to start a secret revolutionary organization with the government called the Movie Journeyers.
Here, let's go on.
Made up of extraordinary young Turks. As these are their texting stories. What is happening?
Here, let's do this. Let's go. Oh, there's some freaky shoes again. Did I not just have this pulled up?
Well, September, he does have schizophrenia, which is similar. I mean, it's okay to be quirky and everything, and if you have, I'm not saying that you have to be super creepy if you have.
No, we're definitely not adding. We're definitely not adding you as a friend.
But this dude is doing the most, and it's very creepy.
Oh, 3 minutes ago, an open letter to the people who've done me wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I think we need to He uses religion a lot. I noticed that too.
Okay. Yes, I have mental illness, but by your stripes I'm healed of grief, kleptomania, mental condition, trauma, clythamania,
Cyclothemia.
mood personality, impulsive neurological, schizoaffective disorder, abuse, inflammatory disease, and insomnia, sleep disorder. And my body and mind, with the medical records I possess, will prove it.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the missing kids in the shoes?
Nothing. I'm doing fabulous. Who's done you wrong, dude?
Well, I'm sure he thinks we're doing him wrong right now by reporting him, but you know what? I forgive you, dude. Just say that what you did was probably not appropriate, and that any money that you made off of these missing kids, you'll give to the families. And that's it. And then be done with it and take your phones down. I really don't want to do a TED Talk.
No, but he had that linked in his post, so I just wanted to see what it was.
A child's perspective, short films on different.
Kids are heroes. Okay, that's cool. But
it doesn't tell me why he's doing what he's doing. What is this? Who is this?
that's him.
Joel Flickstein celluloid suit.
What is that?
Okay. It's just, I don't know. This is even more strange than I really hope they will dive into this and get some more information out there. I really appreciate you being here, Penny. Thank you, because it was because of Penny that we came upon the Treertoni, and then it just opened up into something very evil, I feel like.
He's posted this repeatedly.
I see that.
You see all that?
He's posted, "I'm mentally ill and I don't kill." See, it's all the things. It's not just one thing he's done, but it's the multiplicity over multiple social media sites of the things that he's doing that just makes this seem like unstable behavior. And it's just very important that when you see something, you say something, and that's why I encourage people all the time. If you see something that doesn't look appropriate, or that seems like something is out of sorts, talk to the people in your community and
do you see this?
Arrest me. I'm mentally ill and I don't care. All I have to say is get a warrant. You prove nothing unless you prove it in court, as I plead insanity and will show forth proof that I have a mental illness. So is this what he's going to show the cops when they come out there to say, you can't?
That was 19 hours ago.
19 hours ago, guys. 19 hours ago. Are you guys seeing this?
Whoa.
Am I not sharing my screen? Is it not? Oh, it's not sharing.
Oh, no.
I thought I was sharing my screen, guys. This whole time we've been looking at this stuff and I'm not sharing my screen. I just realized it. Where are we just at?
Facebook. This one.
Okay. All right. I thought I was sharing my screen, guys. I'm sorry I wasn't. I just saw that because I got on my phone.
Are you now?
Okay, I am now. Okay, so this is his Facebook page, guys. Go down to the pictures.
All right, so this kid is over and over again. I got to see that. Give me a pure heart, and I might inspire kids to a lifestyle of purity.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. What?
This
in the
Facebook
chat.
page for Joel Flickstein, which by the way does connect back to Joel Brown. I didn't even know he had a Facebook page, so now I'm gonna have to send this in
Why does this kid look
to the FBI.
Oh, this is
I don't know, but go back to the thing he just posted. Yes, Bella Bella, I see red flags too
kids
all
are
over
an
the place.
appreciation of beauty and excellence.
Okay, I'm so creeped out right now. Go
A
back to
good
the
man never ignores the simplicity
go
of a
back
kid.
to the other post that
What
you were
the
just talking about.
Girl, what you talking about? Which one?
Down here.
All
Wait a
right,
minute.
let me do it.
There.
All right, so this one,
He's posted this one
this
right
was
here.
2 hours ago.
He's posted this multiple times on his page. I'm
This
mentally
was
ill
3 hours ago.
and I don't kill.
He's fixing to blow. This one was 12 hours ago. The same thing.
Do you guys see this? Hey, Levi D.
13 hours ago.
Yeah,
the same
I've seen
thing.
his Instagram, Elizabeth Lander. You're right.
I'm very creeped. 14 hours ago.
So he's just posting this one thing over and over.
Yeah, with other stuff in it too.
Well, what's the one with the orange?
I will
I
not
want-
confess to something I did not do that I haven't seen proof. Know the suicide warning signs. Even if it gets to the point, suicide has to happen to stop your plan.
What? Wait. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of y'all. Please screen.
Bro.
I'm reporting him, but you know what? I forgive you, dude.
I got it.
Just say that what you did was bad.
I have it.
Why is it not sharing my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
It says that, right?
Yeah, but
Let's try it again.
because you have it shared. You're doing the entire screen instead of girl.
What does that mean?
Oh my gosh, Dutchy. There.
Okay, well, teach me something.
I just did. There.
Okay. God, I don't know when I share my screen the other times
Okay.
it works. Okay, can you guys see
Not
this?
appropriate.
So this one.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so now you can see it now. Okay. This is alarming, guys, and he just posted this 14 hours ago.
On the hour.
Okay, so let's see what else he's been posting. I'm mentally ill and I don't kill. What's this one with the white room? I'm going to a mental hospital after all you've done to me, and you all can hate it or love it. It's the only way I will get a genuine rest. Well, I agree. If that's what you need. Okay,
Say what?
Why does he keep hashtagging 7-Up? Oh, because he's chewing on Reese's and sipping on 7-Up, fending off hateful people with one hand. Is that what he said? No, you can't see anything now?
Nobody chooses to have mental illness, yet we often get treated
Ramonzo
like it's
says,
our
no, we
fault
can't see
for having
anything
one."
now.
What?
Whatever you did, they can't see it. They can't see it.
Because you didn't add it yet.
You have to do it right here.
Oh. There.
Yeah, she just went right over and started looking at stuff. Hang on.
The Facebook one. No, girl.
Okay, now you're going to have to go back and show them. Okay, now. Okay, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay.
It's Libby.
Lord, today you're Linda. Okay, now
No.
we're all gonna go take a trip to the mental hospital here in a second.
I'm going to a mental hospital after all you've done to me. And you can hate it or love it. It's the only way I will get a genuine rest.
I feel like that's a
threat? No, I don't know. I never chose to have
50 Cent song.
Okay.
Hate it or love it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this one gets me. Arrest me. I'm mentally ill and I don't care. All I have to say is get a warrant. You prove nothing unless you prove it in court, as I and will show forth proof that I have a mental illness. Say what?
Okay, these things were just posted 15 hours ago. So, like,
And then this is what he says too.
it's a win-win as I pour over these hashtag thoughts from my hashtag personality disorder while working on the hashtag film frame project that's in sync with chewing on hashtag Reese's, sipping on hashtag 7-Up, and fending off hashtag hateful people with one hand and rebuking hashtag evil hashtag neighbors with the other hand while casting out their hashtag demons, hashtag Maddie Nataj as a hashtag demon slayers until my hashtag Spidey Tingles intrudes in a hashtag pure flicks vision. This is the longest damn sentence. Boy, you need to learn to get some damn periods. Writing on the wall appears before my very own eyes from my hashtag ghostwriter, hashtag Jesus Christ, who writes foretelling predictions of hashtag Oscar nominees that intertwines with hashtag Bible quotes and hashtag prayers for hashtag intercessory prayer warriors to stand on with hashtag Master Media International and hashtag Hollywood. Listen, Libby's over here laying her head down because she can't even go on with this. Listen, where I can't even take a breath. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you know.
It just goes on and on.
Listen, put a 1 in the chat if you know any YouTube creators that write and run on sentences and they don't take a breath. Put a 1 in the chat. Just please.
Now this is sad. Dear Father, please show me the truth of who you are, because deep wounds in my life have affected how you say that you are compassionate, kind, slow to anger, merciful, gracious, forgiving, and rich in love. You speak of your tender mercy and gentle heart. Those things are hard for me to see through people and even Christians because they show me double-blinded schizophrenia message. They are hard for me to believe.
Stormy, I don't know what it
my
means.
Hopeless situation, but I want to. Would you help me to know, both in my heart and in my head, that those things are true of you? Would you drive out the distorted pictures birthed in places of hurt that keep me from being near to you? I want to be able to be near to you.
Rabanzo says this is a cry for help because he's fixing to do something and he's using his mental illness as an excuse to excuse his crime. And I have to agree that it's...
Meet the demons I wrestle within my mind, but Jesus Christ has the power to break every chain. Okay,
so I feel like if Jesus is in your heart, Jesus is not going to be putting missing kids' faces on news and selling them for $250.
Why does he have these winky, sticking out a tongue emojis?
Why ask why? Try Bud Dry. Because that's what you need to get through this. You have to have a beer. And I need to go get DUTCHY right now because this is causing me to get stressed out.
Borderline personality disorder here too.
Hey, listen, there is no borderline to what's happening right here. He has crossed the border, and I don't mean Mexico, people.
Smoke them if you got so much more than I ever
Smoke them if you got
expected. Yes, yes, and yes. You can do anything, but you can't make me surrender, because that's a choice that one must make by heart, not according to being under pressure. What are you surrendering to?
Hey, puppy baby.
Or from? What is going on? Spirit hands. Oh, I don't think that was really spirit hands. Okay.
Kibo's passed out over this.
Symptoms of mental illness,
Will you just
confused
let my
thinking,
chat know
sad,
that I'll be
suicidal
back?
thinking, major changes in eating habits, excessive worries, fears, withdrawal from friends, excessive anger, hostility or violence, inability to cope with daily problems or stress, trouble understanding.
Talk to my chat.
And then what are all these?
Talk to my peoples.
Okay, he's got all these movies. And I just don't know why. But was this all like yesterday and stuff? Yes.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
like
he
okay.
knows we're after him.
Look at this.
He knows we're after him.
This is yesterday. I'm scrolling. All of that, all the way up here, is yesterday and today. Looking at us.
So put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's watching these true crime lives and watching. Not necessarily me. Ask him to put a 1 in the chat.
You heard the Dutch. She wants you to put a 1 in the chat if you think. Levi D, why are you over there, not over here? You got me messed up. I love you. I'm just playing. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he is watching some creators talking about his ass. Arrest me protest until you are able to get a warrant and make an arrest to prove it. I will refuse to surrender and standing my ground and fighting by doing what I love to do each day with the power of Jesus Christ backing me as I do what he has called me to do. Thank you, Levi D. Arrest me. No surrender. No retreat. I know my rights and I have the right to remain silent.
Well, then you should.
For real. Why don't you
Put down the pen.
practice, sir? Because you're doing the absolute most at this point. So I don't know. Why is it? Oh.
I'm back, guys.
When you've got nothing to lose, you turn into a beast.
Oh, y'all, this was yesterday. Listen, he's watching. He's watching, guys. I'm telling you, I think he knows that we know. And now he's using, again, people use religion to
Thank you guys for the ones in the chat.
to convince themselves, Guys, if you haven't already, will you please like this stream and would you share this stream out? We're still live and we only have 12 people in my chat right now. I think this is something that is very important. And if you guys could share it in your Discord and let people know that we're live and talking about this, I would really appreciate it. I really would. Because we're not done.
This is all yesterday. Like this.
Listen, look at all the stuff he's posting.
That one again.
Oh my goodness.
That one's on here at least 20 damn times. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Izzy Pop, best cat mod on
The best
YouTube,
way
my
to deal
sweet
with
lady.
slander is to pray about it.
Izzy,
God
will you
will
share
either
this stream out for
remove
me?
it
Let
or
people know I'm live.
remove the sting from it. Our own attempts at clearing ourselves are usually failures. We are like the boy
Hey, Queen
wished
Ashley.
to remove the blot from his copy, and by his bungling made it 10 times worse.
How many posts do you think in the last 24 hours? Bella just asked. Because it's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 41, 44, 47. Oh my gosh.
Just
There's like
how many?
so a 5 do what's 5 times 50? 250?
250. He's 250 posts since yesterday.
At least.
At least. 250 posts. Thank you, Izzy. Love you so much. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Tiff.
He's very concerned about being falsely.
Appreciate you guys
And
all
this was
being here.
April 24th, this one, the wrongly convicted. Why more falsely accused people are being exonerated today than ever before. It's because of Jesus. Okay. Cool.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
But so how long has he been Let's see how long he's been paranoid about this.
You know, sharing the missing
24.
cases are just as important. And I know you guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. I've been having some with my neck. I see my orthopedic surgeon on Thursday. I appreciate everyone that has sent me blessings and thoughts and prayers. I just want to thank everybody
Hey guys.
that's been so kind to me. But I had to go live to talk about this. So anything you can do to help share this information out, if you can share my name, if you can just, you know, give me a like for this, because other creators are working on this too. And this, we have to make a move on this. It's not just about sharing the missing kids cases and talking about the cases, but when you see something like this, where this is what a predator in my mind looks like. Which is why I sent all the emails and wrote the letters and made the phone calls last week. And earlier in the chat, I did play part of a phone call where I talked to Stacy with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And, you know, she called me back to say, hey, we got your email. I'm from the legal department. And,
He's made this. So he's made this with this little boy's face with all those different things.
It's just very disturbing. The more you dive into it, just the more insanity that I find. And the fact that he's made 250 plus posts on just his Facebook, I feel like he's watching.
You do what I hate and I'll do what you hate. That's fair. Kids, kids, kids. Huh? Say what?
I feel like we just need
What
to.
is
Thank you,
this?
Rabanzo. Thank you, Rabanzo. I really appreciate your prayers. I'm worried I'm going to have surgery, and I'm very fortunate that my friend Libby lives close by. She has been such a wonderful friend to come by and check on me and make sure that I'm good. So
I made her toast.
She made me toast, y'all, when I was sick. I was so sick in pain. It's Sunday. I was throwing up. She came over to check on me and made me toast, guys. That's what real friends do.
Yep.
Like,
for real.
Y'all, Libby is my bish.
Dutchy's my bish.
And that's
twisted.
It is what it is. Hey, Nicolina, thanks for being here. Yes, you're a fickly here, girl. Thank you so much for being here.
Fickly here, girl.
We're fickle over here, and this
What am I sitting
up in her.
Oh, that was hurting me.
We are talking about Joel Brim, aka Glitchy Shoes, aka Joel Flickstein, aka I posted 250 posts on Facebook that I'm crazy and I could possibly commit suicide or hurt myself or other things because
hey, Mr. Fuck You Mean.
it's getting crazy. Hey, Levi D, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being over here.
Hello.
It really is, Chrissy. It is.
Levi D, you cheating on us.
He can be in both places. I love that he just goes back and forth. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us both. I so appreciate you guys being here.
Using kids for monetary gain.
Izzy Pop, you my bish too. You know that.
Okay, Libby, I have to split my time. He's so funny.
Listen, that's what friends are for.
In good times
and bad times,
I'll be on your side forevermore. Whore.
Listen, we got to bring down some people, okay? So this is what we do. You know I don't do drama on my channel, but this is important. This is important. This is very important that we get the message out. So we're just looking at some of these posts. We listened to a phone call earlier. Do you want to play the rest of the phone call and then we can look at this? You want to finish looking at this? There's not much left to the phone call. Basically, I gave her my information and she said, I'm going to turn this over to the legal team and we're going to contact law enforcement. And I told her I'd already contacted the FBI.
Why can't I go to...
Well, because I have to make sure that...
Correct. T is in Tom. R, yeah, T
Well,
is
when
in
do you
Tom.
do it?
R, E,
I don't know.
R, T-O-N-I.
When she
and
asks
that's
me?
the name of a sci-fi TV show, and I downloaded it from Amazon Kindle. You can look up Treertoni on Google, and you can find it. Treertoni Joel Brown. You can find it.
Okay, what's his YouTube channel called?
It's called The Glitch Shoes. No Y.
Like, okay. Yes. I just want to make sure I have all that written down here.
Yeah, and then all of those, like I said, those extra links will be in the about section of the YouTube. But the Alive Shoes, that site, those shoes are made internationally. And I was like,
Now, I had to walk off here because my dogs wanted to go outside. So, y'all have to excuse the fact you can't hear this part. It's because I had to let the Doberman out.
Who let the Doberman out? Dutch, 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 Dutch.
All the time.
right, exactly, and all that about
Why is there a naked person on
no,
here?
Like a
How-
phone number, email,
well,
kind of contact.
I don't even
now
know. What
it
is
does
that ish
have,
about? What? What the fuck?
now I did have that because I
Why
was
are we over
concerned
here on that?
about,
I don't
you know,
know. Can
here,
we get back to
what could be
where it
going
was?
on.
It's going to
Okay.
happen
So
in a
I
minute.
don't really know a whole lot about except for that.
Hey, Valkyrie's Corner.
Hey, law enforcement,
Hey, I used to be cool. Thanks for being here.
you know, I figured they would handle it from that standpoint. He really is danger to anybody.
Hi,
because I
Elizabeth.
just, you know, when I have
Thank
to
you for
vet
splitting your
people
time. I
on my
appreciate
channel
you.
for things, you know, when we're working on cases, that's why I use that. But it did give me, for business inquiries, it gave me Glitchy Dancer at outlook.com.
That's his email. Glitchy Dancer.
at outlook.com.
Right, right.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Does it show like you said Tulsa, Arizona is on the where?
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chrissy. Thank you.
And you will be able to see all about him in this Glitchy Gazette, which I think is like a blog about himself. And he talks about that. I guess he was in an accident when he was younger. He's got paranoid schizophrenia. He just tells like all the things he's interested in. But if you read through that, like he says that he's from Tulsa, which is why he has the Tulsa, Oklahoma missing kids all on one sheet. And it's strange because the kids that he's focused on are only from 2021 and 2020. Like there isn't any.
Valkyrie, email me.
Before, after that,
Can somebody drop my email?
it's just very strange. I just, if you go, when they go through all of those links, they will be able to see and probably find out a
I
lot
got
of
it.
information about him. But then when I linked him to the Treertoni, I was like, this is just, and he also has a Tumblr page. Let me give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's glitchydancer.tumblr.com.
That page is creepy, by the way, too. If you guys haven't seen the Tumblr.
ELR.com, and it's also called the Glitchy Dancer, and he has several R. Yeah, just R. Yeah, because Tumblr is just it's a like a website where you can do blogs. And
Thank you, Rabanzo, for sharing. Thank you. Thank you.
about he even calls their he has this big white poster on there with this man in a white suit, and he says it's a glitchy parametric when kids go missing and age from their pinup.
Okay, let's stop it there.
Yeah.
Because why would you call a missing poster a pinup? That is so disturbing to me. When I think of a pinup, I think of like Playboy. So when you were saying about him talking about these kids on Facebook,
Hey, Dippy. Good to see ya.
hey Dippy over in Libby's room. It's just, I don't know,
Yeah,
it's very
pinup,
creepy.
Very
Creepy. Very creepy.
Not
Yeah,
appropriate at all in my
absolutely.
opinion. Can we play it again?
Yeah, start back.
So what happens when it comes to your thing.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to forward it.
Their pinup. You know, he has these videos. He talks about his sneakers. He has his on his page. You know, when I started putting this all together, I just tried to collect as much information as I could. Now I will tell you the one that. Can I get your name? Yes, my first.
Yeah, that. I want to get myself away, the Duchess.
Information. What did you say?
I said, if you have any questions or if they need to reach out to me about anything, please feel free to do that. I'm happy to help in any way that I can.
Where is Betty Jo?
Okay, I really appreciate you.
Betty Jo's not here.
Okay.
Thank you. What was your name again?
My name is
Stacey. I just want to thank you for taking this
Thank you,
call.
Sunshine, for dropping links, darling. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Her name was Amber. I really appreciate
All
you.
right, where's his?
You have to look him up.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
so
good night.
much. You too. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
And that was the phone call. That was the whole phone call. So, and
That was a lot.
I didn't even know I recorded myself.
After you got off the phone, you said that was a lot.
Apparently, I said that was a lot. So, y'all, it
You
was
ain't never lied, girl.
that was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. So that was
How did I get to street dance?
you know,
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
Libby's not used to a touch screen. How do you?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I don't know how you got to street dance. What? She has not figured it out yet. There we go. Now you have to touch that. There you go.
Okay, photos.
Wait a minute.
Does he have any videos?
Are we still?
Oh my gosh, he had videos. What?
Thank you, Valkyrie. I do have his information. And I did send that to
Okay.
I did send that to the FBI.
Hello, everybody. So before I get into today's video, I would like to talk about my Discord. Also, I'd like to talk about my Instagram.
This is 15 hours ago.
If you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description. It will also be in the
Y'all.
comments, pinned comment, and same with my Instagram. So if you want to follow me there,
We're
go
doing the
ahead.
same thing. We're taking
And
pictures.
if you like my videos, make sure you like them.
Yeah, that's him.
So yeah. Also, I'm really exhausted. I'm
Because you've been
taking 2
posting.
antipsychotics,
Oh my gosh.
taking 600 milligrams of Seroquel,
Okay.
and 42 milligrams of Caplyta. If that's how you say it. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. But
Well, I thought he didn't have
Yeah.
any arms, but he's
so
got
Today's
arms.
video is going
And
to
they're
be
real.
about
And they're real.
Experience in mental hospitals.
Yeah, they're not
Now, I've
prosthetic,
only
yeah.
been in the mental hospital 3 times, and I've been in
Look at the door behind him.
ambulances 3 times.
Is that
For some
toilet
reason,
paper?
I don't know if that's a thing in other places. Basically, how it would go is I'd be having like a psychotic episode or something, and my parents would drive me to the ER, and I'd be freaking out and stuff. And then an ambulance would come and strap me down and take me to the place where I was going to be at, which is a mental hospital. And
That's strange now.
Hey, Elizabeth.
that was terrifying for me because
Yeah.
while I was kind
This
of
is the video
psychotic,
Elizabeth was
I thought
telling me
everybody
about.
was trying to kill me. So
Thank
I
you,
thought
Elizabeth.
The person driving the ambulance
Yes, he's the creepy
gonna
dancer
just,
I
like,
used to be cool. This
drive into
he's made
a
over 250
pool of water
posts
or
in the last
something.
24 hours, and he made this
And then
video 15
I'm
hours
completely
ago.
stuck,
And he has a
dying. And I
Discord.
was going to die because I was.
Why are you making shoes with missing kids on it, though? That's all I want to know.
That was some freaky art, but like you should just stick to doing that. and not doing the missing kids. I wonder if any of these videos he talks about the kids, because I haven't seen it.
Is this just the same video over and over?
Hello, everybody. So before I get into today's video,
Yesterday at
I would like to talk about my Discord. Also, I'd like to
This
talk
is the
about my
same-
Instagram.
Well, no, they're
It's the
different
same-
times.
No, they're not.
Okay, well, what does he just post the same video over and over again?
That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah, all of those look the same.
Mhm.
1658, 1658, 1658.
Well, that's nice. Oh. Invisible children become missing kids? Okay.
So he's saying kids that don't get any attention just
That's the same thing.
I think all of those are the same.
I'm driving myself crazy right now.
Stop. Okay. Stop.
Okay, she's not allowed on my computer anymore, y'all, because no. I'm gonna let me get back over here. I'm taking the computer away.
Give it back.
No. Okay, wait. Let's look at some of these posts he's got.
Oh shoot.
Cause like he's posting like, I mean, this one was just 3 minutes ago. Wait a minute. This guy's creepy.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
have any
there's-
edibles.
You didn't have any edibles?
No, but Leaf ID said no more edibles.
No, we didn't have any of that.
Not today.
Who is it that did him wrong?
Dippy, yeah, I said hi to you, girl.
The Film Frame Project.
Sophia. Yes, that's the guy from Glitchy.
I'm definitely not adding you as a friend. Mr. Strange Guy. Oh, now he's eating a Snickers in this
Oh,
one.
that's nice. Of Izzy. This one?
This is just
Oh, thanks,
all very
Chrissy.
strange. He's sharing the same things over and over,
Yeah, it's.
but when you go over to the photos, you're just seeing.
I know, Helen, that's creepy. Why call missing kids actors?
See there's
They
just,
want that?
and I think it really is his mental illness. I mean, again, I go back to that every time. You know, he just put that, you know, multiple times.
Well, whoa. Uh-oh. Someone needs to have a good therapy session with him.
I think therapy is going to be.
Sufficient?
He's on 600 milligrams of Seroquel.
Okay, but
He has paranoid
somebody needs to
schizophrenia,
tell him.
and he's dealing with. Obviously, there is a lot of things that he has going on, and the things that he's posting
But I'm saying it's making him look very
unstable.
possibly into some stuff he shouldn't be into. And if that's not the
Right.
case,
He's.
then
I
he
feel
needs
like
to
his
stop looking
focus.
at us.
Right, because his focus has gotten off. You know, he was doing the comics and he was doing all this film stuff, and then where do the missing kids come into this? Like, that just seems so out of character for all of the other stuff that he like. And you notice that on these platforms he uses the missing kids as like the key hashtag to get people to come over. I feel like that people see that and they click on his channel. But when they start scrolling through this, I think they're going to be like, what have I just got myself into?
Mhm.
I mean,
Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate the love.
hey, Ruby Blue, thanks for being here. I
Let's
appreciate.
try
Yeah, Joel
Okay, let's
Flickerstein.
Let's do bubbles again.
I hope the FBI does investigate. I used to be cool. I really do.
Hey, I used to be cool. What? Come say hi to me.
She's
Hi,
say,
Izzy Pop.
she's saying hi. Yeah, Ruby Blue, maybe his parents did him wrong. I don't know. I'm under the impression that he lives with his mother, but I'm not sure. And I do agree, Elizabeth Lander, psychotic break. It could be happening. I mean, he's definitely seems he seemed calm on the video, but he might need to have a 5150 because it seems like that has been something that he's familiar with. Did you hear him describe that in the video? Did you hear him describe, being taken away?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a 5150 does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they have to come and get you,
That's scary. I'd imagine.
Does he need a welfare check? Possibly. Possibly. No, he is not in Rogersville. He is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hey, DW. Thanks for being here.
Oh, Chrissy. Yes.
Levi D, I'm just glad you're here.
Thank you. I used to be cool for popping in. I appreciate you.
I understand, Izzy Pop. Izzy Pop says, my son was the same. It was so sad. The internet messed him up mentally. He didn't do lives. TikTok is what I have left of lives from him. Was a blessing in disguise. I think this guy, I mean, he's an excellent artist. I mean, he's very expressive. But I just feel like somehow he's got roped into between Jesus, this Comic-Con, this what did he call himself with the films? He said he was
What is this? I don't understand why he keeps using
and keeps look over here. I'm mentally ill.
And I don't. Okay, did somebody say you did?
Okay, apparently somebody thinks he is a threat. I wonder if who he's talking about thinks he's a threat and that he's speaking out. But the problem is that maybe it's not just his neighbors, because he did say hashtag neighbors. Maybe it's not just the people around him that thinks that there's something going on with him. Maybe it's that there's something going on with him. Look, Izzy Pop says, hi, Libby. Hi, Valkyrie's Izzy. Corner says, I'm an EMT, and I say, yes, he does.
Or he is fantasizing about murder.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I think he definitely.
Anyone for real? I've had one.
I'm just concerned. My main concern is that
thank you.
I
YouTube channels called the Glitchy Shoes
have seen this just grow into this unstable situation. Like, I had no idea about the Facebook. So Joel Flickstein, Joel Brown, if you're out there,
Maureen,
and you're feeling some type of way, like we don't wish anything bad on you. We just want you to stop selling the things with missing kids on it. Like, that's in poor taste. And you're also breaking the law of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. What?
I was just into a chat and trying to convince himself. That could be.
But I mean, that's just how it seems. I mean, if you're breaking the law, then you need to stop, and then you need to go get help. And that's what I feel like needs to happen, is that you need to get help. Here, move that back up there.
Okay, so.
And maybe he wasn't, but I know that his accident, now, if I'm not mistaken, he says in his Treertoni books, when he talks about himself, that the accident happened while he was in college, and therefore he wasn't able to complete college for some reason. I'm going to have to go back and look that up on the Treertoni to verify that. But now I think he's kind of leveled up to that he can get away with anything, just like Elizabeth Lander just said, because he's mentally ill. And that's basically what that one post said. Did it not, Libby?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This just makes me feel very uncomfortable about this whole thing, which is why I reported it. And I encourage anybody who looks up his YouTube to take the links and email those to the FBI and this Facebook page along with it and write your concerns. Write your concerns. If you feel that you need to call and get a welfare check and explain,
I'm not your favorite. Quit lying.
then I mean, do that, because yes, that is
But
Joel
fake.
Brown. Joel Brown also goes by Joel Flickstein. That's his what do you call that when you have
Moniker?
your moniker? Yes, that's his moniker.
Let me read this, please. When I scream in the darkness of my soul, no one hears me. I scream for someone to help. No one hears me. I cry and tear myself apart, but still no one hears me. No one cares. No one wants to help. So I shut myself in. This is his post, by the way, not me. So no one hears me. I close myself from everyone, so no one hears me. No one cares. No one wants to help. Pain is a microphone, and the more it hurts, the louder you get. Suffering isn't an obstacle to being used by God. It is an opportunity to be used like never before. Okay. Creative activism. Take your broken heart and turn it into art. As
So
the
now
Lord
dissing
is.
kids is art?
Oh shit!
Stop right now.
I don't know.
Get the fuck out. Sorry, guys.
I just somehow had thinking may actually believe that him selling the shoes with the kids' faces on it is
That's what I'm saying.
helpful.
That was something that I had thought about also, was that could his mental situation
Possibly be a distorted way of thinking, that he thinks he's doing something that is helping,
Yes.
but it's coming it's not.
No.
Like it's
And he needs
and he needs to stop.
Yeah. Like his intent could be pure.
Right.
In his eyes, in his mind. But it's still exploitive and he needs to stop it.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. Oh, I have the hiccups. Actually, that is that poster, Valkyrie, is a poster that I have on Canva.
Leave ID, stop.
So that is a poster.
That's for DUTCHY? Okay.
Yeah. So
Hey, Izzy.
look at the well-specced blog, please, Elizabeth Lander says.
The what?
The well-specced blog.
I'm gonna need more
I used to be
information.
cool said, when I do a mini search on him, his name is connected to a writing called Suicide by Language, and it's bizarre too. That's very interesting. I used to be cool.
It could be Helen, or he may have put it.
It is
into
disgusting,
his
Izzy
own
Pop.
head.
I agree.
I don't know, but
yeah, the open letter he's posted like every
my
minute,
gosh,
and
why
she's
did that
Pindar
just do
said he
that?
just posted it again. The open letter.
Okay, what is that? Do we need to click on it?
He needs to be locked up. Sunshine says yes. I agree. I think that he needs to get some help. I will agree with that. What is the
World is covered by our trails, scars we cover up.
Okay, I want to see the closed captioning for the unavailable. Why?
Yeah, the open letter to those who have done me wrong. Yeah, we read that out loud, part of it.
But this is the
He's posted it again just now, she said.
yeah, but this is the video that's with it.
Watch them preach.
Really pretty singing, but I want to know what the words are. If I put this
Well, I mean, I could just Google it on my phone.
with lyrics.
Click the more button, she said.
Okay. Because I don't actually want to hear this sound because it's going to mess with my stuff. World is covered by our trails. Scars we cover up with paint. Watch them preach in sour lies. I would rather see this world through the eyes of a child, Darker times will come and go. Why is that child inside of a cloche?
That's a good question.
To see her smile.
So she won't go missing.
And mother's heart.
Because it just seems weird. I mean,
warm and mild.
Because everything this guy does
Like
seems
feels
weird
real
to me.
The skin of a child. Through the skin of a child.
Okay, I'm getting
sorry.
freaked out by this whole. We'll have to look up what the whale speg.
No more words are coming. This is Bizarrito.
Love you too. Her name was Amber.
Pouring rain. It was pouring.
Her name was Amber. Said, I just don't think I can. Love you, ladies. You leaving us? Her name was Amber.
Let them in before they go. I would rather feel alive with a childlike soul.
Pindar says, does anyone else think he has people buried in his basement?
Oh, dear God.
I've actually never thought about it, but I don't want to think about it, to be honest. I pray that that's not.
He's been reported to the proper
authorities. But please, if anyone believes that this is just as important as I do, I encourage you to please report it yourself. Because the more people that speak up and say, I am very concerned and worried about this, like I encourage Libby to write an email or to make a phone call. Because I did tell them.
Forward me the email that you sent so I can copy and paste it.
No, I just basically said this is blah blah blah. I'll show it to you.
Just send it to me. I gotta work.
She ain't got time to be writing emails.
No.
Yes, he was in the dance company, it says, for several years. Well, according to the Treertoni diaries, he was in school to become a filmmaker. So
I know, Chrissy. It's questionable. Please don't leave me here.
She's going to turn down the volume, but watch chat. Well, that's fine. Thank you. Her name was Amber. Thank you, Pindar. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, so we're over this. So yes, everybody in my chat's leaving. So let's. So we've got the phone call. They want to look up the WellSpect blog. So
what is this?
I have no idea.
But it's again with the open letter.
Yeah, the same one that we read. It's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
He's posted it again. But I do want to...
Sincerely Unstoppable Joel, the glitchy dancer. I wonder if he has any videos of his dancing.
You said it was WellSpect? What did you say it was, Elizabeth? I'm trying to go back and chat. The WellSpect tells a story.
It tells his story of what?
Yeah, that's who I saw that Joel Brown was. And I was like, okay. Now, see, here it says that Joel suffered a spinal cord injury at age 9. Now, in the Treertoni, and I'm going to look that up on my phone right now because, well, or we can What did it say on the Treertoni? I think I've got it on my Amazon Kindle, but I believe Treertoni. I believe that it said something about how he got injured and couldn't finish college or something. It was something very odd.
Well, whenever this was written, he was a professional dancer in the UK.
See how that doesn't add up? I just didn't think that this Joel Brown was the same Joel Brown that we're talking about, because how do you go from being a dancer in the UK to being in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Like, the story that is on the Treertoni Joel Brown is not the same story. Make it make sense. I feel 100% sure. I wish Penny was still in here, because I feel like she would remember.
Yeah, this is a little bit wonky. And Joel Brown is quite a common.
I mean, are you
name.
a dancer or are you a filmmaker? Did you get
But-
injured when you were 9, or did you get injured when you were in college?
But
I
that's
mean-
a super common name. Joel and Brown.
Yeah, but don't you think it's really funny about the glitchy shoes and the dancing? Because
Well, yeah,
the one
but
on
still.
YouTube is connected to that, the IMDb, and all of that. It just seems weird.
Yeah. I don't know, but I want to know where Betty Joe is. Put an APB out, everyone.
I
please.
have got questions.
Where you at, Betty Joe? It does not like you to miss a live stream of the Libby. Someone, if you find Betty Joe, tell her I'm looking for her.
I haven't seen her lately.
Ooh, that looks creepy. And there's that one. I like doing these different views. Where's the bubbles? No. There's bubbles.
Yeah, because on this one, he's under Joel Flickstein, which is still Joel Brown. I mean, but is it the dancing Joel Brown? Is it the...
Girl, I don't know. But I'm going to put some information in the description here for y'all if you are interested in making a report about his shoe stuff.
Yes, there is. There's a. You can call the FBI. You
In the
can.
description. Okay, bye.
And you can also contact the NCMEC or NCMEC. There is a phone number, and I will edit my description, and I will put all of that information in there where you can email and call in. If you email and don't hear anything back, I mean, maybe they're just going to start collecting information, but you can also just call and talk to somebody. If you don't feel comfortable emailing, just call and ask to speak to somebody. Press 4. Because when I called originally about sending my information in and where did I need to send it, because it was a legal issue and it wasn't regarding a particular missing child case, I called first before I emailed. So I'll put all that information. I'll update the description so you guys can go back to it. I really don't know what other updates that I have at this time, except for that it has been reported. And, I'll keep you guys tuned in if I hear any more updates, or if I get any calls from law enforcement or from NCMEC to letting me know that they need to interview me about any of the information that I've submitted. And thank you, Valkyrie, and to anyone else I think there was several people that shared this post and that said that they were going to make a phone call or send an email. So I really appreciate everyone being here to listen to Libby and I go on about this Glitchy Shoes guy. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I feel like he's in a in a possible situation with his mental health, and he doesn't need anybody to go out there and attack him or anything like that. I mean, obviously, it's not anything like that. It's something that is a legal issue that it needs to be handled from that aspect. But I am concerned. I am concerned about his mental health. So, if you guys have any further information, if you guys continue to watch these pages and you see some stuff happening and you want to reach out to me, I am on Facebook at Duchess Discussions. Please feel free to follow me over there or send me a friend request. I have an email that you guys, if you want to reach out to me, you can always email me any information. I'm at duchessforthemissing@gmail.com. So you can feel free to reach out to me. I really appreciate everyone being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bella, for being here. And thank you, Elizabeth Lander, for all the information. And please tell Angel Talks Too Fast that I appreciate her getting the information out that she did. Thank you, Chrissy M. Lupus Mom, thank you for being here. Valkyrie, I'm going to check your email. As soon as I get off here.
If you see Betty Joe, tell her Libby's looking for her.
And if you see Betty Joe, APB for Betty Joe, let her know that Libby is looking for her. Valkyrie's Corner, Joel Brown. If you will reach out to Valkyrie's Corner, she will help you secure help. I love you too. Her name was Amber. Thank you for being here. Thanks, I used to be cool. I hope everyone has a great night. If you see something, say something. If there's anything else that comes up about this and you want to reach out to me, let me know. If you want to share this information out, please do so, and I will update my description for you guys. And I will see you out in the YouTube streets.